Welcome and thanks for joining us. First at noon, a surprise announcement this morning from the National Zoo. Pandas are returning by the end of the year. 7 News' Brad Bell is live at the zoo where the news is causing plenty of excitement, obviously. But Brad, this is very symbolic at the same time.
Yeah, look, this is great. This is huge news for the zoo. You know, the pandas are sort of like everybody's puppy in this region, right? Everybody's sort of proud of the pandas, and people visit, you take them to see the pandas. And this thing right here, this panda mock-up, this panda statue has been among the most popular exhibits here today. Nobody here right now, of course, because that's the way live TV works, but families have been stopping here. They've been getting their picture taken. Look at this. Over here, the National Zoo is already set up. They've got some marketing to do. So yeah, that was the word today. 2 pandas are coming. Bao Li and Qing Bao, they're coming from China. We're told they're going to be here sometime before the end of the year. There's going to be a quarantine period, and then they're going to have to settle into their new enclosure. The new enclosure is back here. It is currently being rebuilt. It's almost as if the zoo knew that more pandas were coming, but they're working on that. So it's going to be quite a while before these living pandas go back on exhibit. 30-day quarantine once they arrive, and then a few weeks in their enclosure to get used to things before people are allowed to see them. But huge of excitement here today, and it's not just from the guests, it is from zoo leadership as well.
When the pandas left, we were all, very sorry to see them go. But we immediately knew that we wanted to start to host additional pandas here in the future. And so the entire team immediately started working towards that goal. It's not an easy process, but it's a very rewarding process when we were finally able to particularly identify the pandas that will be coming here.
Yeah, so I've been standing here by this exhibit, and kids have been coming up. I heard one kid say to grandfather, "What kind of zoo is this without pandas?" And then when they get here, all of them do that. They come up, they pet this panda, they get their pictures taken. They all know it. They know the pandas are coming back, and there is a lot of excitement about it. Yeah, that's it. Look, that picture tells the story right there. They were certainly the most popular creatures at this zoo for a long time, since 1972 when they first arrived here. So the deal is they're going to have them for 10 years, and it's a breeding pair. If they have cubs, the cubs will have to go back to China by the time they are 4 years old. The same deal that we've had going here for a number of years. So disappointment when they left in November, excitement now that we're getting word that they are coming back. At the National Zoo, Brad Bell, 7 News.
Oh, we'd love to see it, Brad. Thank you. Such an exciting and special time. Well, a little more now about the zoo's new arrivals. Here are some details. The male is named Bao Li, and that means treasure and energetic in Mandarin Chinese. China's ambassadors to the United States say Bao Li has family ties to the National Zoo.
His grandma and grandpa are Mei Xiang and Tian Tian, and his mom, Bao Bao, was born here. Bao Li is just as handsome as his uncles, Tai San and Xiao Qiji. I believe he is also excited for the upcoming trip from his hometown in Sichuan to DC.
Oh, just as handsome. And the name of the second panda, Qing Bao, means green and treasure in Mandarin Chinese. They're very special. We can't wait for the arrival of First Lady Jill Biden. Help break today's big news. And here's part of the video the White House put out where Dr. Biden holds a meeting with the National Zoo about preparing for the panda's arrival.
Formal dinner or barbecue on the South Lawn?
I don't think you want them on the South Lawn.
What about attire?
Well, they're pretty partial to black and white.
Black tie it is then. What's on the menu?
Any dietary restrictions?
Well, they're strict vegetarians.
Any special greetings they use?
They're pretty shy until you get to know them.
If they're really nervous, they might honk, so that's something you have to watch out for.
All right, that's pretty cute. We love it. Black tie. They're partial to black and white outfits, obviously. We'll have more coverage throughout the day, and you can get updates as we continue to count down to the arrival of the pandas this year on our website, WJLA.com.